12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and keep 4 feet well.
Now this is how I like it, nice and quiet. Junkie monkey storytelling free. This is the way the enforcer likes it. Oh yeah, look at that, nice and quiet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I don't want to hear no liars, storytellers, and junkie monkeys. I just want to hear truth and justice at its best. Oh yeah, look at that with my barefoot 5-watt, 5-pound steel hammer, and I just got down. I will be giving out autographs at my signing at the Barclays Center. I will be giving out free autographs. Hey, what's going on, Crunchy Rabbit? I hear you out there, man. It don't sound like you. It don't sound like your normal self, Crunchy Rabbit. I hear you, but it don't sound like you. Oh yeah, I heard the Country Rabbit out there. I definitely heard you. I don't talk to weirdos. I don't talk to weirdos with sound toys. If you want to talk, you got to talk. No sound toys. I don't talk to frogs and all of that nonsense. You got to be a man and speak. No sound toys allowed on my show. Sorry. You take that to the company channel. And you can go take Charlie with you. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. Junkie monkey crackhead storytelling free. Oh yeah. Just check it out. Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Check it out. Have some popcorn and relax. Truth and justice at its best. You won't hear storytelling. You won't see ghost talking. You hear truth and justice at its finest. You hear that crackhead out there trying to hold my hand. I don't pay him no mind. That junkie's on a pay no list mine. He's on my pay no list mine. I don't talk to that junkie crackhead. He wants to hold my hand, but I'm not Pedro. Sorry about that. You want to hold someone's hand, you need to go somewhere else there, my duck. No holding hands on this channel. This isn't Romper Room. Oh, I hear Pellegrino. He's holding his hand now. He's the other fruity. That's the other weirdo, Pellegrino. He wants to hold my hand now. But he can't do no damage out here. He got no kind of signal. He wants to be on my show, but I put him on the pay no mind list. Yeah, just watch Richie's video gate yesterday. 45 minutes of pure ghost talking, and he has the nerve to talk about others. You already know. Ain't no time for crackhead. Ain't no time for storytelling junkies. No, no, no. Just truth and justice at its best, my friend. I gave him a real exposure yesterday. I exposed that boy big time yesterday. Huh? He didn't like it. He was very irate. And he went to beg in front of McDonald's afterwards. He was very irate. He didn't like it when I exposed him. He was very, very irate when I put out his arrest record. He didn't like that at all. He didn't like it at all. He went in like, wow, Richie got arrest record? I'm like, you didn't know? Of course he does. Yeah, of course. He tried to kill Debbie, his ex-girlfriend, after she left his dumbass. He couldn't accept rejection, so he beat her into a coma. Now, if anyone supports a person that puts a woman in a coma because of rejection, then you're just as filthy. You're just as bad. You're just like them then. But I got no regard for anyone that does stuff like that. I just dismiss them And if it was up to me, you don't want to know what I would do.
Was good morning time right back, whoever that was saying good
Yeah, that boy's ghost talking.
The true friends of fans,
314 sounding good, man. Hey, 314, you sounding good over here today. Good morning.
I know the morning, no, don't feel happy about me. I know it's not the way you talk. You talk a lot better.
Well, I heard him out there. I heard him out there, 314, when Richie don't key up, when Crackhead don't key up. But yeah, he doesn't have his normal. I guess he's further away today, but usually he hits me better. I don't know, maybe he's not using his 2-pill, or he might be using a different radio. But yeah, I heard him. He's just not doing the normal carrier. He might just be in a different location. Richie, nobody wants to smoke crack with you, so lay down. Go to another channel. Go. Just disappear.
No, Mike, I don't want to get him going. I hear you, Doctor. I hear you. I like it sounds like he's trying to squeal, you know? And you get that vibration and I don't know, it's not right, man. Well, it used to be,
It might be at the verge of feedback. He might need to ground his system better. He might need to do a little better with the grounding.
Can you hear me? That's all right. Well, you know, I mean, bragging.
That's what it might be, 314. He might need to ground his radio a little better.
Okay, it's not clear like it used to be.
You hear Richie out there when I talk? Or, and that's a dumb question. You don't hear that boy, right?
No, I can't hear that. You kidding me?
He thinks he's being heard. That's the funny part. The only time you hear Richie is in his own video game.
As you approach the tunnel, you will encounter. He's going on the other side of Brooklyn and moving all down you're in the middle of that.
Yeah, since he blew his Ameritron out, since he blew his amplifier out, he's using a 2-pill, and he's heard in about maybe 10 blocks from his house. That's about as far as he's being heard. And I'm crushing him with a barefoot radio, 314. Just a barefoot stock radio. I'm not even using an amplifier. Hey, how do you like those cookies? Insult to injury. Hey, 314, no amplifier, barefoot radio. That's a Roger. Same there. Same over here. You always sounding good, 314. Always got a good sound of radio. When I hear you key up, it's always the same. It's always a good sounding audio and carrier. Well, he wants to criticize you because you're not bringing the radio to him for repair. That's why he's giving you criticism. You know, just pay attention.
Much better. Did a lower signal, but much better. All right, here, what happens if I get my mic on bad or the mic on bad?
I hear you now, Cut You Rabbit. I hear you now. Sounding good, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This is the mic, man. Yeah, I had to change the mic.
Roger that. You had to change the mic. I got it all. Country Rabbit. You know it is. 250. Strong arm of the law. Lower deck, and I just got down.
Hey, Queens, Ridgetown Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is... Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with that mic, man. There's definitely something wrong with that mic. Well... So now you said this mic sound bad too? No, the one before. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, come on. Pick us up. Probably the Delta M2.
So jealous, Richard. So jealous.
The NPA through El Cali Tunnel. Beware.
That boy's so jealous. Richard 127 is so jealous of someone else's product because he doesn't have his name on it. Such a jealous little crackhead.
Box on it, ball friend, my friend. Box on it, old rabbit. Waving, waving, waving.
Hey, I got you my radio, Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit, I got you my radio, my video gate, Rabbit. Roger that. Roger that. As long as I'm being heard, Rabbit. As long as I'm being heard, that's all that matters, man. Just me, my little barefoot 5-watt, 5-pound steel hammer somewhere around the lower deck, and I just got down.
This is the Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an in the high
Wow, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? 127 don't even take out the MTA recording, the bridge recordings. How hysterical is that? Insult to injury. And he's using a 2-pill. He's using a 2-pill and he can't even take out a weak little MTA recording. You gotta love it.
Got a big accident right there, right there.
Pay attention.
Somebody smacked the bridge. We got the fire department there. After that, everything looked clear. That's right. Working. Like shit now. Working like a super.
No one to hold his hand. What a shame.
I don't know, Mike.
And I'm just using a barefoot radio. Insult to injury, just a barefoot radio. You gotta love it.
At this point.
That poor Ameritron that he blew up. Shame on it. You gotta love it. He's a technician, so he says, and he can't even fix his amp. He's got a 2950 that he damaged. He can't align it. It's not even burnt out. He misaligned it, and you don't even have the test facility or the test gear to put it back on frequency. What a joke! And you want to go to that clown? Nah, you go to Delta. You go to PM Electronics where they do it and they do it right, and they give you a warranty, satisfaction guaranteed, or your money back. Could Cracky give you that? Nope. Pay attention.
Must exit and take alternate route. The King of New York.
Don't forget, PM Electronics or Delta Electronics, local radio repair, guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed to string 3-4. Pay attention to my video gates.
At least you go to an establishment, you go there, it's a real establishment, it's not a crack den. It's not a hole in the floor where he goes, "Hey dog, give me a radio and come back with a McDonald's cheeseburger and I'll have your mic wired." Then a guy goes, no, Richie, here. Hey dog, for the microphone, that's $5. No, $5? That's 50 cents, you bum. Okay, dog. Who accepts 50 cents for a repair? What a bum. He takes anything. Unbelievable. 50 cents. Yeah, just pay attention. Channel 37. Oh yeah, he calls the money channel. He calls chump change money. What a clown. That's why he begs for quarters and nickels and dimes in front of McDonald's over there in Utica. He begs. "Hey, excuse me, sir. Could you spare a hamburger today? I gladly pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today." Who was that? Wasn't that Wimpy? Pay attention.
alternate route.
That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing. We're happy to you for lying and making.
That's embarrassing. A man that has a 2950 brand new, well, no, it was brand new. He opened it up, void the warranty. Now it's off frequency. It's miserably off frequency, about at least 15 kcs. And he's telling everyone out there, "Oh, you're off frequency." Yet the fool opened the radio up and totally misaligned it. And insult to injury, he has an Ameritron that he blew out several times. He keeps blowing fuses. He keeps blowing fuses, and he's wondering why it doesn't work. He damaged the brand new Taylor tube that he put in there, less than 4 months old. And that's on the shelf collecting dust because he has no clue how to repair it. And he calls himself a repair shop. CB hole in the floor. Just pay attention.
Homosexuals swept the next man heterosexual.
Pay attention. Homosexuals. Listen to the way he talks. He slurs when he says homosexual. Pay attention. Homosexual. Just listen to him. Sounds like he's slurping on his boyfriend's jizz. Just pay attention.
He's a crackhead.
Yeah, we know he's a crackhead. We know that. Tell me something I don't know.
He's a fucking joke. He's a moron.
Yeah, he's that too. That's what he says he is.
He's a fucking moron.
Yeah, he's pot onion too. Well, there's various drug programs that try to help him get into, But, he doesn't want to do anything. The man's 50 plus years old, and he already set his ways, He's already established that he's a bum. Like the great Dr. Love would always say, "Richie, you're born a bum, you'll always be a bum."
Procedure and equipment that I chose to use recommend.
He doesn't have any equipment. Ask him. Show it on his gate. Show him on the video gate. Where's his test equipment in his facility? He so calls hole in the floor. Crooklyn hole in the floor that he runs out of Brooklyn. Ask him. Show him. Tell him. Show your equipment. Show your alignment procedure. I showed mine. I showed various service monitors, so on and so forth, while I was actually doing an alignment. Could Rick Crackhead do that? 127? Nope. Pay attention.
If they did, you wouldn't be.
Pay attention. My gates don't lie. He doesn't know how to change the fuse. He said he's going to put aluminum foil. He wants to put a bullet or aluminum foil in a fuse holder. How retarded is that?
They got here's a whole bunch of things you guys don't hear with your radio on a lot of times, huh?
You know what it is? He doesn't hear whom I'm speaking to, so he thinks I'm ghost talking. But it's all good. He has no receive whatsoever. He has no noise level. That's because his his station is inadequate. He has what they call alligator radios. All mounted no ears, and we all know what the rest of the story is. He claims his antenna fell 3 feet. It's slipped. It's because he uses hose clamps with broom handles, and he expects that to support an antenna. Pay attention. You almost feel bad for the crackhead, but I don't. I punish him out here because that's what he deserves. And the more that I punish him, the more that I expose him, he gets more irate. And he gets more bloated with his boyfriend's belly. His boyfriend's baby and that big Buddha belly that he got.
Let's go stick pins in his garage.
How about we put a pin in his belly, man? Let's blow him up like a balloon.
Look at how he wants to blow me.
You know that big belly he has from all that methadone that he's using. You gotta squeeze him out a little, like a tube of toothpaste. Squeeze all that jizz out of him.
The link that tells all about 250's methadone addiction in the description of this video, guys.
Wow, he's coming clean about his methadone addiction. Wow, that is sad. I keep telling him, man, the methadone is artificial, man. Crack is no good, is whack. And that K2 will do it to you. Just get off of drugs, man. You get a little respect out here if you came clean. Do the right thing, crackhead. Crackhead 127, do the right thing, brother.
Force the 250 top whalers.
That's right, Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Check it out.
250
Check it out. Enforcer Space 250. Truth and justice at its best. Oh yeah, strong arm of the law. Treetop tall, king of this mall. Oh yeah, let that boy keep sweating me. That boy, that's all he does. Wake up and think about 250. That's his whole life. Sweating me, thinking of me, and you know the rest. Choking the chicken. That's what he does best.
Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12.
I'll be back. I gotta go get another cup of Java, man. It's getting a little late, and it's time for another cup of Java. They call me Enforcer Space. Just put it Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Check it out. Truth and justice at its best. And I just get down. Sorry, Cracky. You tried that already. They're not holding your hand. At least, you know, you still got Pedro to hold your hand, but that's about it. No one else is going to, you know, buy into your bullshit. So keep trying, Cracky. Keep trying to throw men in front of you and do your dirty work. It's not going to happen. No. Don't mention the man. Don't mention CK or anyone else when they're not out here. See, that's your problem. You like to badmouth people when they're not even out here to defend themselves. And, you know, don't mention people who you envy either. You know, the man's not out here to defend himself. Keep your mouth shut, crackhead.
Mention any names? I don't believe I mentioned any names. Hit rewind.
Oh, you said CK, right? That's not someone's. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You say what you say 1 minute, and 2 seconds later you forgot what you said. Of course, that's all the drugs. That's your sedation from the crack, the K2, and the heroin that you're using. Not to mention the methadone. And it's all good, Cracky. I understand. You do one thing and forget 2 seconds later. Just pay attention. Listen to Mike Gates. He said he never mentioned the man, but Mike Gates clearly heard that. I'll be back. I'll let the crackhead talk. Maybe someone will hold his hand. But until then, I'm going to get my Java. Enforcer 250. Treetop tall, king of them all. Man with the master plan, big boss with the hot sauce, strong arm of the law. 250, lower deck. I'll be right back.
You can't claim any of that as your own, dude. They've been listening to Richie for about 2 years. Say that before you jumped in their ears and created chaos. You're king, Adam. The other guys. And I very much promise I'm going to be ultra quiet from this moment forward, because I want to see what you're going to do, who you're going to talk to, or what's your topic, or what's running and trickling off your lips when you come back. The King of New York, NYCMS 19 on YouTube.
Beware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhead condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Not talking to anyone but themselves. Who's the crackhead? Attention, this is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Attention, this is the MTA Cali Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhead condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
All right, what did I miss? I'm back with my fresh cup of Java. What did I miss out here? Oh, there goes Richie watching porn videos again.
How you doing out here, drivers? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Top of the morning. You're from the top of the world. They call me the Jersey Devil. And Jersey is back home while most known on the microphone and homegrown commode. Attention, this is the MTA downtown. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must keep alternate route.
and seek alternate routes.
Nice and quiet out here. This is the way I like it. Junkie Monkey storytelling free. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the way I like it. And my barefoot 5 pound, 5 watt, 5 pound steel hammer. And I just get down. Sometimes that's what it takes. A little stern justice out here. Oh yeah, law and order at its best.
Sometimes I've got to get a big radio.
Nah, your radio sounds good enough, man. Hey, driver, your radio's big enough, brother. To be on my show, your radio's big enough. 250 said that. Roger that. You sounding good. You sounding good on my radio, driver. I think you said airborne. Is that what did I hear that correctly, sir? Did you say airborne?
Yeah, that's it.
Roger that, airborne. You sounding good, man. You definitely your radio waves are way up in the air, so you're doing good on my radio. Yeah, you just check out my page on YouTube, man. Just type in Enforcer. Put the word Enforcer with a space 250, and you could hear yourself. Oh yeah, it's about 27 minutes in my gate, and you'll hear how good your station sounds if you want to hear it. They call me Enforcer 250. Check it out on YouTube. Oh yeah, provider of truth and justice at its best. Oh yeah, nothing else but the best and but the truth. Oh yeah, nothing but the truth. Oh yeah. Just look at it. Enforcer space 250 on YouTube. Sit back, have some popcorn, and enjoy truth and justice at its best. Hey, rabbit, that 2 pills talking. Hey, country rabbit. Hey, country rabbit, that 2 pills talking around the lower deck. Hey, country rabbit, that 2 pill is talking around the lower deck, and I just get down. I got it all, rabbit. Hey, rabbit, I got it all because you said it all. 250 with my little 95, my little 2995 barefoot radio, no power, no amp. Oh yeah, just called efficiency, QRP. Oh yeah, stock power, and I just got down.
Efficiency, knowledge, and know-how. Efficiency, knowledge, and know-how. Efficiency, audio, and frequency.
See, I got Richie biting all my words. Listen to him. Pay attention.
public, he only smokes crack with one person, day in and day out. Well, I don't know what crack is. That makes radio sound like you hear in your radio, so I guess I'm gonna get out of it and let you figure it out. But seeing as you can, I can only crack it.
You the other day, you weren't answering.
138. Well, when I'm listening on the internet, I find that telltale hard to believe, dude. Any one of my video channels puts you right into my lap.
He only pays attention to people that hold his hand. He only pays attention to men that hold his hand. Just pay attention.
You don't know where I'm at. Just Google Brooklyn CB Repair.
It's no repair shop. It's a Brooklyn hole in the floor. Crack den.
Google Brooklyn.
It's a hole in the floor. Just Google crackhead hole in the floor and you'll find Cracky. If you want to go to a real facility, you go to PM Electronics on Long Island, or you go to Delta over up in the Bronx. Those are real facilities or real walk-in establishments, and you get a warranty. You can't get that from Richie 127 Crackhead. You'll never get that. But misery and radios that explode in front of you.
Hey, Richie, people you out here complaining he does bad radio work.
Pay attention. My gates don't lie.
I know they don't lie. How many video games Richie got his customers complaining or saying they need a warranty and that shit malfunction?
Mr. Birdman. Mr. Birdman. One unlucky customer and one unfortunately disappointing customer when he gave you a I wouldn't say brand new, a perfectly functioning radio that you had your paws in, and you did your damage, just like you did with your 2950, which you currently own, that you're embarrassed to even hook up because it's so badly off frequency, and your Ameritron AL80B, which you blew up several times. That's why that's not in line. Do I need to continue, sir?
Nobody's with their scared. That's still not where the tree is. But you never get anymore.
Just push on him. Just ask Richie, how come you're not using your 2950 that's so grossly off frequency? Just ask him. Hey, drivers, push on him. Ask him, how come your Ameritron AL80B is not working? Ask him. All right, you be the judge. I'm not putting nothing in your ears that you shouldn't hear. Pay attention. You be the judge. All I know, I wouldn't bring my radio, not that I have to, I wouldn't bring my radio to a guy that smokes crack and has a hole in the floor and sits on a bucket half naked, dribbling, drooling all over himself. I wouldn't want to bring my radio to a guy like that. No, no, no.
All the hundreds I did in the tri-state, rock on, man. Rock on with all that truth and justice. Oh, Wedge.
You weren't that bro. That little shit dog you outside off road.
Oh, Wedge. Walk up radio.
Wow, that's funny, man. It said the junkie should clean his own act up before he tries to work on radios. That is funny.
I believe he's talking to you.
That is funny, man. That is hysterical. Wow. Clean up your act first before you try to work on radios. That was genuine, man. That's in my gate, too. I got that one.
I got a pretty clean act out here. Actually, immaculately clean. No bad mouths about me, no bad radios, no customers of mine that
Just go to 37, go to channel 37 and ask for Richie. Ask the dollar vans what they think of Richie. They'll say he's a crackhead. He has his breath smells like deep ass crack, and he's no kind of technician.
Yeah, you just try to look at the outside of his house, man. Christ almighty.
That's all you gotta look. You just see the way he lives. He lives in filth. That's why he's embarrassed to. Well, actually, his landlady won't let him in the basement dungeon that he lives in. It's rat infested, roach infested. Yeah, pay attention.
Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter
Anyway, I got to get out of here. It's about that time. I hope everyone enjoyed my show. If you haven't, well, you could check it out on YouTube if you missed it. Check it out. Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., excluding weekends, holidays, and vacation. Check it out. Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Sit back, have popcorn, enjoy. But remember, don't despair if you have a little tension, if you, a little, you feel depressed. Just put on my show, man. Just listen. Pay attention, man. Sit back, relax, and I guarantee you'll enjoy truth at its finest. I'm a little stern, I gotta admit, but you know what? I'm fair. That's all that matters. Truth and justice is all I provide out here. And I did guarantee, before Mr. Donald J. Trump became president, I will make 19 great again. So check it out. Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Until then, I gotta go. Treetop Tall King in the Mall, my barefoot 5 pound steel hammer, somewhere on the lower deck. Catch you out there another time. Enforcer 250. Until next time, you have a good one. God bless everyone and God bless America. Drive safe and stay dry. 250 is clear.
58 minutes and 3 seconds in the CB shop video gate.
Attention.
NYCMS19 on YouTube, New York City's home to the CB shop.
Condition. Maximum height clearance is 4 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles that are 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Attention, this is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate route.
Hey, Bud, watch out with Jerry Lee, man. He's out there causing trouble. For the past 35 minutes, I've been listening to him fighting.
Wow, there's Pedro. Pedro's out in the distance. You see, that's Pedro's normal signal. Look at the meter. You see, when Pedro's not on a bus or at the water, if he's not on the bridge or at the waterfront or in Richie's backyard, he only does a mere 9. Look, just pay attention. Look at Pedro's carrier. You could barely hear him. That's why he didn't key up and hold Richie's hand, because he wasn't at his usual spot. You gotta love it.